Good morning. It's day 36 of my Rainbow Diet Challenge, and this morning, according to my broken scale, I weigh somewhere between 142.6 and 144.8. So we'll see when the new scale comes. This morning I do have quite a bit of swelling. My ankles too are up. I had a really lovely long morning yesterday on my feet. Went for the longest walk I've had since COVID. Mind you, it was a snail's pace. Like, I think something like an hour, a kilometer an hour is what I was walking, because I had to take so many rests. And it is nice to have the portable stool to have Mighty back. Yeah, and just to watch the dog with the other dogs. It was a really crowded path yesterday along the river, lots of people out, and it was beautiful to see so many people enjoying themselves, and a gorgeous day. The sun was out, the birds were singing, the river was rushing, and music to my ears. So I give thanks for that. Yeah, we did have the cafe meal yesterday out, which was lovely. The menu had completely changed because they're short-staffed, so the options were quite limited. But one of the 3 options I chose was on there, thankfully, the super salad, so that's what I got. Eating out does complicate things because you're not quite sure of how much calories are in, how many calories are in things, and yeah, but it is something that is enjoyable for us. And Graham needs to be in places, especially where no one really is demanding anything or wanting anything from him, because he's in a leadership role, and we live on campus where he's the principal of the training institution that, yeah, that we call home. So yeah, it is complicated. Normally yesterday, for example, a day off like that, we might have tried to go out into the bush somewhere and go for a long bush walk. I'm just not up for that at the moment, and that's a bit sad. And yeah, one of the things about being chronically ill is not having a complete diagnosis or prognosis is it does make it hard to plan. So that's my reality. I can't control that. I am in the public system, and I'm thankful to be so, because I could never afford the tests and things that they're running on me. So but I have to wait for those tests and wait for the results, and there's a process of elimination that we have to follow. So it's, yeah. I was reading about, a couple of the options for my symptoms. You don't want to go down that hole too long, but I'm trying to eliminate possibilities. Think about what's clinically significant and what might not be clinically significant before I go in, because you don't always know. Like, a symptom like fatigue is really vague, right? But a symptom like, my feet turn blue or something like that could be more helpful. But anyway, one of the diagnoses is it takes 3 to 4 years to diagnose. So even waiting 2 years before it's going to be years before we have answers. That's okay. It seems like it's going to be a week of more eating out than I thought. I have someone from church coming to take me out for coffee this morning, which is lovely. I'll probably will get something with my coffee. I don't know if I've got enough resistance in me to not. We've got like a birthday afternoon tea today with the staff, and then Graham wants to take a couple of the single guys out this week for a meal, and we've got friends over from the US visiting that we want to take out. So yeah, anyway, it's we'll see what my weight does, how my weight copes. And it is interesting to think, okay, well, I'm counting calories again. I'm weighing everything. I'm doing my best to try and, incorporate the rainbow in every meal. Could eating out be my folly or whatever, my downfall? It could be. I don't know. I still suspect there's more going on inflammation-wise, particularly with the swelling, the edema. My heart is fine. I give thanks to God for that. But something is going on there. Yeah, and I hope we get to the bottom of it. But anyway, I'm feeling pretty good today. Looking forward to a good day and hopefully a good outing. And hopefully I'll make it to Bible study tonight. We'll see how I go. It's good to get out. Anyway, have a lovely day, and I'll catch up with you at breakfast.